Oh boy. Hey, what's going on, Collective Energies? I am Solo69, and welcome to my channel. So, everyone, I'm here to bring you your collective fairy reading for today. This is for November the 21st, 2024. This message may not resonate for all of you. You can always check back later on and see if anything makes sense to you that does not make sense at this time, or just chill with me and enjoy the entertainment of it all. I appreciate you all for showing love and support to me and my channel, of course. I appreciate you for those things. Interesting energy coming out. I'm still kind of looking over it. But we've seen these cards before. Interesting. Okay. Let's start with this one here. We got the friends here out again, okay? This is what's crowning this whole reading, friends. So this is about friendship, of course. This is definitely also about being supportive to a friend, or being just supportive, or coming to someone's aid and being there when they need you, if no one else is around, the friend is always there. Even if you may be into it with your friend, you still show up. One of those energies here. Now, behind that is the feline. Now, we're going to go ahead and talk about the feline a little bit, because this is about getting things right and also delayed completions. Something may have been over with, but it's kind of delayed, a delayed completion here when it comes down to the feline. This is about getting things right and also tidying up loose ends, closing things out that need to go ahead and be closed out, just kind of finishing up the job, tidying up loose ends. So you could be dealing with a friend that you may need to give support to or get support from. This person may be trying to get some things right, or you could be trying to get something right with your friend here. All right, now this is, like I say, delayed completions. Something probably was meant to be completed a long time ago, but it's been stagnated or delayed, and now it's wrapping up, finally tying up loose ends with your friends. This could be something that your friend could be actually helping you do, coming to your aid and being there for you. Hey, what's going on, Israel? I think that's how you say your name. Hi. But for the most part here, so at the bottom, we have the poet, you know. Now the poet is coming in creating, you know. Hold on. Yeah, the poet is coming in bringing this creative energy, which is actually some really good energy here is creative, And so with the poet coming in, it's like it's time to tackle projects that you've been wanting to do and which you haven't done yet. I felt like you may have not had the time or energy to even do. It could even have a lot to do with it's just exciting moment in someone's life. Now, also, you may be also thinking about romantic things. You may want to give romance even a shot or a chance here. So this energy is coming. Now, this all might be with dealing with a friend. A friend. You never know. Let's just see where this is really going. So now we have the Piper here. The Piper is coming in here for someone. This could definitely have something to do with music for some of you. This could have a lot to do with just, bringing things into order, into harmony. Also, it can have something, it can be seducing. You know how mating calls and stuff like that, so it could be slightly seductive. So maybe somebody's wanting to let their friend know how they really feel about them. Maybe somebody's falling in love with a friend or catching a liking for a friend here. Now, this is also communication coming in from the heart, speaking from the heart here. This could also be about like a polite request or a gentle, gentle, kind of like assumption, or like questions or whatever. And this is also about being patient about the answers. It's not like hurrying up and expecting to get an answer as soon as you ask the question. It's like being patient, giving that person a chance to go ahead and reach within, not just say the first thing that come to their mind. Give them a chance to let this shit sink down and reach within and so they can say what they really need to say. And sometimes this is about communication from the heart without saying anything at all. So it's really some good energy here. It's like, and this is coming in from a friend. And I truly believe from the bottom of my heart, this is just my strong opinions. You get away from my table. I know my chips is on the table. You was over there mugging my chips. So you going somewhere with your life. Anyway, but basically, you know, um, honestly, like I say, my personal opinion, I think it's best to be best, friends with the person that you fall in love with. I mean, because you got to look at it from another perspective. People fall in and out of love with the same person over and over again. And sometimes we tend to walk away from a relationship just because the fizz it goes out a little bit. And this is making me think about like a campfire. You start a fire and it burns and it burns. It gets louder and it gets louder and it gets hotter and it gets hotter, and then eventually if you're not keeping the wood in and keeping the fire going, it eventually goes out. It eventually fizzes out. And a lot of people tend to that's when they feel like the relationship is totally over with, and they feel like getting up and just walking away. Now, like, okay, I don't feel like I used to feel a month ago about this person. And sometimes this even happens in marriages, and people forget that when you, especially in marriages, when you tend to forget that you start losing love for some people. Some people feel like, oh well, shit, the marriage is over with. No, that's why it's stages to this shit, and it's growth around that shit. And I mean, sometimes it can be over with. Shit comes to an end. Everything, that nothing lasts forever. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, sometimes the shit just fizzes out, and that's when you, instead of looking for a partner as far as a spouse, you look for that person, a friend in that person. And then eventually, and you just kind of hang around that person in a friendship for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Until that love resparks itself. And if it does not respark itself, then y'all kind of see where that goes. But sometimes this shit takes years. It takes time. And that's one thing about especially marriage, because it's kind of like to death do you part type shit, unless you go get a divorce, these days. But spiritually, sacredly, to death do you part. But this has got a lot to do with divine unions as well. Sometimes we get close to people that we're not supposed to really be getting close to, and we think that's the union, and we realize that's not. So that's just another spectrum, another story, another time, another day. But for right now, it's kind of like, you know if it, even if this is a friendship, just a friendship, just like a friendship can spark into more than a friendship. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes you get so caught up in that, it's like you forget that you were friends. People forget that part. And I feel like, especially because somebody may have a crush or want to serenade you, but this looks like a friend here. Hell, to be honest with you. And so me seeing this, I'm just kind of throwing it out there, like, if sometimes people are afraid to date their friends. You know what I'm saying? And for the most part, sometimes God will put you together, almost like, not trying to be funny when I say this, but almost like Simba and Nyla. You know what I'm saying? Simba and Nyla. When Zazu got to talking about one day you two is going to be married, and they was like, they looked at each other like, who the fuck you talking about? We, us, yuck. And Zazu laughed and rolled, flew away, because he knew, like, these some kids, they don't know no better right now. They don't know the meaning of love. They don't know about falling in love and liking each other. They just playing right now. That's friendship. They were best friends, Simba and Nyla. But when all of a sudden this motherfucker went into the Akuna Matata land, came back, here she go hunting for food, and then here she go, and then they get back around each other, they look at each other, and they see each other slightly different. Like, damn, hold on, you actually look good. Wait a minute. Oh, man, you actually, oh shit, your balls and dropped. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. So for the most part, it's like you fall and don't realize that that's what it is. Sometimes you come up with people you're close to and don't realize this is your kingdom. This is your kingdom spouse. This is your person you're supposed to be with, and didn't even know it. I done grew up with this motherfucker. And next thing I know, it's all these people in the world. Why? This person. Because that was the plan all along. Just didn't know it. So I don't know what the Piper is really here for. I'm going to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so many reasons that this Piper could really be here. But for the most part right here, this is kind of like, this is kind of like throwing something to the wind and seeing if it comes back. This is like not saying like I'm gonna let them go. If it's meant, they'll be back. It's not that type of energy, but it is kind of like, I'm just gonna say something and I'm gonna throw it out there. I'm gonna see if this person catch it. It's gonna even be telepathy energy. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm thinking about an orange. I wonder if this person texts me talking about some. You got some orange juice or something? I'm thirsty. I want some orange juice. Orange juice. You know what I'm saying? Or something. And people actually do stuff like that. And I think that's a for the ones that want to try telepathy and stuff like that. I think that's a good way to. But it's like let this person know that around this time, this is an example. Like let you want to try telepathy with somebody. You let them know like maybe 7 o'clock. I'm gonna start thinking about a fruit. Just this is a small way to test it out. At 7 o'clock, I'm gonna start thinking about a fruit. At 7 o'clock from a distance, I want you to start thinking about me and a possible fruit and see what fruit pops up in your mind. You type shit. And all of a sudden by 7:30, send me a message and let me know what fruit popped up in your mind. And then y'all can see if y'all on one accord with the telepathy type shit. It's a good way to try to play with it, practice it, test it out, little things like that. So anyway, let's go ahead and see what exactly is going on here, because see, this is definitely communicating without words. Let me look into your eyes. Let me tell you how I feel. This is hugging as well. But if you're at a distance with somebody, this is also could be a time to just pay attention and to the to others' expressions and feelings and ideas, and look past the surface of a situation and listen as you want to be, as you would want to be listened to. You know what I'm saying? So give somebody a chance and hear them out. This is also somebody could have a musical talent or ability that could be coming in here. So that's what I'm saying. It's like more than one way of looking at this situation. And as far as friends, being supportive, coming to somebody's aid, being there for your friend, just, having that moment of sharing life together. But with me seeing the feline that's coming in behind that, this could be trying to fix some things with your friend. This could be trying to get things going and get things right. Like I say, also there could be something that was supposed to be completed and it came to a delay. This could be trying to fix that, like work on what was delayed and bring it on to a completion, and also fixing things that are loose, tidying up loose ends. So you could be coming to your friend's aid, helping tidy up a loose end, working with your friends, stuff like that. You could also be coming to your friend's aid, helping them get something right that maybe they got wrong, helping them understand where they went wrong at so they can get it right. And as a friend, that's what we do. We are supposed to. That's what we're supposed to do. That's why that's a part of the friend code. You know what I'm saying? Checking your friend, letting them know, like, look, bro, look, sis, that ain't what's up. Like, let's get this. Let's do this the right way. Matter of fact, I'll help you. Type shit. Not just coming in and trying to check your friend like, you doing this. Well, do what you want to do. That's on you. Now, that's not a real fucking friend to me. A real fucking friend is gonna sit back and let you know, like, look, bro, look, sis, that shit ain't cool. But, I can't tell you what to do, but shit. I mean, how would you feel if a motherfucker did that? Flip that shit, put it on their mind. A friend is going to really, 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 really tell you how it is, and not they ain't going to just tell you what you want to hear because they want to stay up your ass, or they're afraid to. That's not a friend, that's a scaredy cat. Scaredy cat, scaredy cat. Anyway, let's go ahead and clarify this energy so we can see exactly what the piper is coming in here for. See what's going on with this piper dude. He up here trying to blow his flute and shit. This could be a trumpet that's getting ready to blow for somebody in their life as well. Let's keep that in mind because we do blow trumpets around this bitch. Just saying. So let's go ahead and clarify the piper. Ezekiel sitting there eating his little beef stick, and then he got up and dipped. I don't want to call him because it's like, what if he right under me and I just don't know it? Zeke! Zeke! I guess he like me playing with me. Zeke, what you doing? You ain't have to come. I mean, he coming. I guess he like, I do gotta come. I can't talk. What you doing, baby? Hi. Hi. Okay, okay, Z. Move, baby. Hold on. I shouldn't have called you. I shouldn't have called you. I was just checking on you. You were so quiet. Let me get my. God damn. Okay. Chill out. Hey. Oh. Then you're gonna sit on my lap. Zeke, move. I was just checking on you, Zeke. Move. Move. He's like, okay, all right. Okay, now move. Okay, thank you. Him and this piece of bone chip in his mouth, though, like for real. All right, so let's get the message. Sorry, y'all. There he go with the shit. I had to check on him, y'all. Zeke was on one. Hey, y'all. I had to check on the homie because he was too quiet in there. And I didn't know if he was under the bed or not, but I ain't hear him. All right, so anyway, back to this. Let's check with the Piper because coming in and see what's going on. What is the Piper coming in here for? Clarify the Piper, please, that's coming in from my collective energies. So you could be coming in helping your friend. You could be coming in bringing support and aid to your friend. This is about bringing support and aid to help somebody drop things. This is kind of like reminding your friend, like, look, you gave all that you need to give to a situation. Everything ain't meant for you to carry. Some of this shit ain't for you to carry. You got to look at the situation and look at your hands and see what you carrying, and know that all of this ain't your burden, sir or ma'am. And so it's time to let go of the things that's not yours to carry. Now, if you end up with you end up just dropping one of them and end up with 9 of them, I mean 8 of them, then that's on you because them your burdens that you choose to stay holding on to. But in this case right here, you walking around carrying burdens and loads of shit that ain't even yours, bro or sis. Maybe it's time that you put that shit down and then you realize how just how light you become. Because right now you walking around way too heavy. You walking around carrying shit that other people is projecting on you. This is not your weight. What are you carrying it for? That's what a friend need to come to somebody and say. Here, can't do nothing better but let it go. Let that shit go. There's a strategy here, and somebody could be trying to see or watch for a strategy of leveling up to a new beginning. I know that's right. So somebody need convincing. I ain't gonna say really just convincing, but it's giving motivation. It's giving, I need somebody to have my back. Who got my back? Who got my back? This is almost feeling like being double teamed or jumped and like cornered, and you carrying this weight that because everybody around you, but nobody is there for you. So who the fuck got your back? When your shit about to break. Somebody back about to break. Who got this person's back? So this is coming to somebody's aid. This is definitely helping somebody tighten up loose ends. Tidy up loose ends, complete things, finish it out. This is certainly what we would call, delayed completions here. This is certainly what we would call trying to get things right here. Fixing some things, because right now it's all wrong. This may not even be your burden that you need to carry, and you up here carrying a burden that don't belong to you. Somebody need to stop giving, stop giving this energy, this love, stop doing it. Sometimes you got to give a person 50 fucking feet and let them see how it feels to be without you. Now, if time is just up with a situation, then time is just up with a situation. This could be work. This could be like doing things for the family. This could be a marriage. This could be a relationship. This could be a friendship with somebody else. This could even be a bickering friendship between you and other friends here. So there is somebody that's willing to help carry your friendship, carry you along the way when you cannot carry yourself. This person, look at that little stumpy, chunky, you know what I'm saying? Not trying to be funny. That little stumpy, chunky man, and then a little bit of skinny one, but the skinny one carrying the little chunky one. You know what I'm saying? Let me carry your weight for you for 3.5 seconds and help you get out of the situation. Let me come to your aid because right now it's too heavy for you. That's what's up. That's a good friend. You got a friend in me type shit. You hear me? And I like that. And this is somebody that's like somebody. Okay, this is also somebody that's reminding another person too that, you know, don't rekindle something that you already see is dead. Some things are meant to stay. Keep the wick out. Some shit is meant to just stay gone. It is what it is. We got phases to life here, but somebody may not want to put something fully to rest. And see, this is like rejection. You know what I'm saying? So if time is up, time is just up, honey. It is what it is. And you just got to let time be up. Somebody needs to heal. This is not a wish fulfillment. This is not what somebody really wants. And it does look like it got somebody very, very, very ungrounded. Very unstable. This person could be literally all in their head in so many ways, not knowing which way to go, not knowing what to do about the situation. But see, this is another thing. I also, like with me seeing the Two of Wands here that's coming in after this King of Pentacles, low key, I kind of feel like somebody already had the, you know, like got the memo and they just overlooked it. This is like somebody being, like the opportunity came where you were spared to make a decision and get out of this situation before it got in too deep, before these burdens got that heavy. And somebody definitely just stood there like, well, whenever I feel like it, I'll do it, I guess. And shit, when you sit there and wait, like this is the universe giving you the opportunity to step in, you know, to handle some shit before they had to handle some shit because they saw what you didn't see coming. But it's not the universe's position to sit there and try to tell you, look, this is happening, get out, get away. Hey, if somebody's sleeping in your bed, get up, get out, get away. Hey, somebody's stealing all your money. Hey, this person ain't good for you. Hey, this person trying to lie and kick you down. Hey, get up, get away. Because if you don't, time is running out. And if you don't move, the world is going to move and move around you. You can stand there as long as you want. I'm not here to tell you to get up and, you know, get away every time. How many times I got to tell you that we're giving you the opportunity and we shedding light down on the situation to show you what it is that you need to see and do to move, make a move in this situation. And this person got the memo and just stood there. Now the shit, the burden, now the shit is over a burden. Not trying to be funny when I say this like this, but this is like somebody that overlooked the universe and now here come their friends to help them release the burden that they could have released a long time ago, kind of on their own. Not trying to be funny or nothing, and I'm not here to try to get on to somebody, but I gotta be honest and say that somebody got the memo and they overlooked it. And it's like this person felt like they had time on their side when they really didn't. And the universe came and let this person know, look, your time is running out of this situation. And you gotta make your mind up on what you're gonna do. And this person was like, I'll get around to it when I get around to it. And they just stood there. And they just stood there and they motherfucking just stood there. And with them doing that, shit, the universe was like, all right. Well, every time you and the funny thing is they stood there with two. You see, they got two burdens holding them, but they got the world in their hand, meaning that they are able to, you know, handle this shit. At this point right here, they were able to handle it. They got 2 wands. Now the motherfucker got 10. Why? Because they just stood there and kept collecting the damn wands. They kept collecting the wands. Now they look at their back. They were standing up straight and everything at first. Now look at their damn back. Back fucked up, everything. Now this person could really be having back problems, especially the lower belt area of the back. I'm picking up on disc energy. I don't know shit about backs, but I'm picking up on a disc in the back. Now, this could be weight just being carried on this person that's like stress built over this shit. And them the shit that they carrying loads on and don't realize this is invisible loads that you carry and is putting this weight on your fucking back. And you probably feeling this shit for real. Whoever need to get this message. Not the friend not the friend that's coming in to support. Maybe they feeling it too, because projection is real around this thing. But for the most part, somebody is like, somebody that had it, they had the opportunity and they stood there. Now they looking like this, and now here comes a friend in aid to be there for somebody, to help them tidy up loose ends, to bring support to the situation as well, and help them figure it out. And it's good though. That's good. But this is also, you know, I don't know. I'm picking up on it's like I'm picking up on certain movies where a person come to your aid, they aid, and then they end up falling in love, or they end up being with that person. I just picked up on Alimony. I think that's the name of it again. I think I just picked up on that movie. And the old girl was like, the girl came to that dude's aid as a friend, but they ended up falling in. They ended up together in a relationship. And they ended up also having a bigger, wealthier relationship than what they was. He was before. And that, just watch the movie Alimony if you if you don't know what I'm talking about. Watch that movie. It is a very good movie, but it'll also give you an insight on what I'm trying to say about this situation. Somebody didn't have faith in a person and probably pushed them away. And then next thing you know, that person ended up being a billionaire or some shit. Excuse me for didn't know my father shit was like that. But yeah, the person ends up being a billionaire or some shit. And then the next thing you know, the person that threw them to the curb, they were, oh baby, let's get back together. I want you to, no baby, you really didn't even believe in me. You didn't believe in me. You didn't believe in what I was doing. You didn't believe in none of that shit. And now all of a sudden that I got it, you actually kicked me to the fucking curb. And now that I got it, you believe in me. Now you want that dream boat that with your name on it. Now you want this and this that we talked about. Nah, I'm gonna get this to somebody else. I'm gonna get this to the person who helped me when all these goddamn ones was breaking my back down. The person that came to me as a friend in need when I needed them, because when I was unsure and just stood there with the world in my hand, I didn't realize I was losing the world, losing my shit for this. Now look at what I'm carrying. Nah, man, you're not getting no damn boat with your name on it. You know what I'm saying? So this is gonna be I don't know. This right here gives me a beginning to something new. This is definitely giving me. I've seen the fool card twice. So this is definitely like a beginning of something new, but you may not realize it at the time. But this is certainly finishing up and closing out something, a cycle. All right. So I'm gonna let that be where it is, and I appreciate y'all for chilling with me and allowing me to bring you this message, and hopefully you understand the detail. All right. So please like, subscribe, and share, and I'll holler at y'all later. Deuces.